Okay. Welcome back. Welcome to Circle Irk.
Yeah, what's up, Irkers?
Yes, Circle Irkers, the name we landed on because Circle Jerkers wasn't appropriate. Anyway, not heard about that at all. This is a podcast. We're both comedians. We live in Wellington, and we're a married couple. I'm Mo Munn.
I'm Q Potts.
Yeah, and we're just kind of here to chat. We've got an exciting guest on today.
Oh, yeah, I'm real excited.
Yes.
I'm just like staring
directly at them in the garage.
It's not awkward at all.
Yeah, it's the eye contact. But before we get into that, quick kind of check-in. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Actually, I think the weather's been affecting me recently.
Okay.
Has it been affecting you?
Like, it's fine.
Well, it's been up and down. It's classic Wellington. It's like hot, cold, sewer in the water. You know, it's all over the show.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird time. It's been a bit of a weird time recently. Yeah,
Wait, you're saying that the sewage in the water is weather?
It's affecting my weather because now I'm like, God
Sorry, it's
damn.
affecting your weather. Can you please describe what your weather is?
Oh, okay. I was thinking about this recently where I was like, if you could go to a place for holiday, would you want to go to a warm or a cold place?
Cold.
And I was like...
Sorry, that was so quick. You didn't
you
actually
want
ask
cold?
me. Yeah, cold.
Okay, well, we've got your...
Yeah.
I feel like Wellington's got it all.
Yeah, Wellington. What do you mean? Oh, it's got hot and
It's
cold
got hot
at the
and
same
cold.
time. I see what you mean.
It's just in one day, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, well, what would you choose out of hot and cold?
I think I'd go hot.
Basic. No, sorry.
If I chose cold, would it be basic too?
Nah.
Oh, that's because
cold is complex, interesting. Just wow, what a great person chooses a cold place.
Is that because you got a cold heart? Or is it... What?
Whoa, what the fuck?
No, sorry.
No, it's
loving
because
heart.
I like snowboarding.
You're so bad at snowboarding too.
Off.
We did it for like 6 years. And you can go down the mountain now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me 17 attempts to learn what people learn in 2 days. But I am persistent and I stuck to it, you know? So that's why I would do a cold place, because I'm still persistent and I'm still trying. Why would you choose hot? Because you're lazy?
Being in the sun's great. Like being at the beach, pina colada in the sun.
What's in a pina colada?
I don't actually know what's in a pina colada.
I'm in a menace mood today. So you want a relaxing holiday is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. It's been an intense start to the year.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is sewage is weather. You have your own personal weather system and you'd choose a hot holiday. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay. Yeah, when you put it like that, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Excellent. I've come in hot today. I've come in really hot.
Mo, can you name what's in a pina colada?
Yeah, juice and drink. Juice and drink.
Oh, so even worse. You're accusing me?
It's got pineapple in it. I don't like pineapple.
It has a little bit of singing in the rain as well.
Yeah, oh, for God's sakes. It's because, like, for me, like, pineapple, I respect pineapple, but I don't like the taste of it. But I respect it because it eats us back. I like that. I like that it's a two-way relationship, but also gross.
Wait, did you say the pineapple eats back?
Yeah, it's got enzymes in it that eat us.
I respect it more, eh? It's like, if
That's
you're going to eat
fun.
me, I'm going to try and eat
The most badass of fruit.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I like it on pizza.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Every one of your takes is wrong.
Wow.
Hawaiian pizza.
Hawaiian pizza's great.
Yeah, excellent.
Deep dish.
Oh, for fuck's deep dish. Oh my God, every take is wrong. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, it's all right. No, it's fine. We're allowed different opinions.
What's your pizza type then?
My pizza type?
Yeah.
Flat cheese. flat as pizza is what I want. Anyway, should we just kick right into it? Should we get our guest on?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yes, okay. Well, we've got a fantastic guest today. We're so excited to welcome them on. So welcome to our podcast. Welcome our guest.
Yeah.
Woo! I like that I do a clap like we're at a show.
Yeah. I do a clap too.
Yeah. It's funny doing a clap when there's no audience.
I've gotten so into the rhythm of doing a clap that if I'm watching a TV show, I'll clap.
Along with it?
Yeah, it's just like muscle memory now. It's just like they'll bring out somebody and I'll be like, oh, look, it's...
Welcome to our show. Yeah, like, yes. Now, our first question up top is, who are you?
I'm Hoani Hotene. Mm-hmm. I have had the nickname Hawaiian before. So
you have?
Yeah.
Oh, are you a pineapple man?
I was, totally fine with pineapple. I think sometimes...
You're neutral.
No, I just think sometimes people act like they have these strong opinions about stuff because they've popped up online. When really they're just like trying to be in the culture, you know?
Yeah. I'm a thirsty culture bitch. That's what. That's a crazy thing to say. I am in a goofy mood. Yeah. No, that makes sense. So you're a Hoani Hotene. You are a comedian.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, do I have to do... I thought
No,
it was
no,
just
no.
the name.
No.
Yeah, and then
literally,
the
whatever.
name speaks for itself.
Yeah,
you don't
fantastic.
even need to say your name. They saw you and they're like,
They're
oh, we
like,
know.
Oh, we know.
We
That
know.
actually, that does check out.
Hello, Irkers.
Yeah, we had a big debate about which was better, circle Irkers or circle jerkers.
I
and-
did. I had to explain to my girlfriend what a circle Irk kind of name came from.
Yeah,
and
the
then
law.
yeah, and then and then going back to the beginning, I suppose, because I think because circle jerk that just means like a bunch of people just like in regular sort of culture now. I think it just means a bunch of people like bigging each other up, right?
Yeah.
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 But then we all know.
It's a bunch of, in a circle
yeah.
in there. I know. Well, I had to explain it to the CEO of my work. Hey, who does listen to this podcast. Maybe we'll have to bleep his name out, actually. God damn it, every time. But
I'll be
yeah.
bringing up quite a lot.
Great guy. Great guy.
I was like, and my manager too. I had to explain what a circle jerk was, and also I had a show last year which we're bringing back for Fringe called Cuck Chair, and I had to explain that to my manager as well. It wasn't a good day at work.
Your manager sounds really sheltered.
It's not a sheltered life. I was explaining it to him, and he was like, I don't want to know anymore. Actually, I'm okay.
Do you think he was deflecting though? Like he actually does know, and he's like, whoa.
Oh,
He was
it's
like pretending he doesn't.
Oh, gross.
Gross. I
But-
wouldn't. I don't know what that is, but he fully knows. He actually organizes it.
Yeah, he organises. He's a community cuck organizer.
It just turns out where he's not needed and just watches. Yeah.
Just watches. That's just creepy.
Yeah, I don't know if that's for the community. That's
Like,
Hey, shut up. You keep doing the mahi.
oh my god, we're gonna have to bleep his name out. Far out. Oh, very fantastic. Well, it's exciting to have you on the podcast. You're like one of the things we like to ask people about, because we have comedians on every time, is kind of like, like how did you get into comedy? Like, what made you realize that you were actually really funny? Because you are hilarious. You're like,
Yeah, it's annoyingly so as well.
not what?
No, because it's validated by awards as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're like-
well, nobody cares about. Honestly, like nobody cares. The only award I care about is that I'm 2-time best visiting comedian to Palmerston North.
Yes!
Okay? That is the one that I love to bring up. Yeah.
Shout out, Palmy.
Yeah,
Best
yeah.
award that there is. Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I guess like most people, they probably just liked comedy growing up. And then I don't think you even realize how much you like it until you start doing it. And then you kind of like, oh yeah, I was watching it heaps, you know. But
Yeah.
like, I think heaps of people are like that. But yeah, I had a friend who had a big house and he would do music gigs there.
Ooh.
But he had done... I remember he told me he'd done 40 stand-up gigs.
Yeah.
Which at the time seemed like a really big number.
Yeah.
You know? But he just had...
That's quite a lot, isn't it?
How many have you done now? Because you're so fresh. to
I'm
stand-up.
I think I've done like
You did 50 last year, Quinton.
Oh, yeah.
That felt
so-
like a lot.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
But 40 ever in comparison then isn't a
Oh,
huge
ever.
brag.
I thought that was in
Yes.
1 year.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 40 ever, I think he'd done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, but he just wanted to run a stand-up show at his house.
Yeah.
So we like a bunch of people were doing stuff. There was like some people that he'd met from the open mic scene. Like, I remember, I think Richie was there. You know, Irish Richie.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And yeah, a few people that he'd met at the open mics. But heaps of people were doing it who were like, they'd done poetry or they were doing music or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'd just known them and I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it as well. And it
You were
was
like,
just...
I'll just get out of bed and
No,
say
no,
some stuff.
no. I reckon I was really trying to make stuff
yeah.
happen. You know, like I was definitely like, you know, I was like, I'm going to do this and then this and then this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've got an idea for the ending sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it was just like, it was pretty good because it was like 30 people in a room, but they were all like mates and stuff, you know, and the
Yeah.
vibes were really good.
Yeah.
And it just like, yeah, it was just
So you
just
got like a
awesome.
warm welcome to. Like,
Yeah.
You didn't get a tough crowd when you went out there.
No, I think everybody was pretty amazing, you know.
Yeah.
Like everybody was kind of telling their stories and it's like I think it's that thing where like your friends are just so excited to see you on stage that it's like
Yeah. They're like,
it's
this is
cool.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Really there for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then and I was actually going to try go to an open mic before doing the flat gig.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that got cancelled. I think the for some reason the bar manager didn't show up that day or something, so they couldn't
wild.
open the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should we just do stand up outside the bar or?
Oh, I can't think of anything worse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean I have done it on Cuba Street before as well.
Yeah. How was that?
If you blanked it from your mind, you're like, that was the time.
You know, it wasn't that bad. The only bad thing is that there was a band playing about like 20 meters down the road.
Wendy's not even that far.
No, they really like took over the sound. So, yeah.
No.
For those people who are like not from Wellington, can you like paint the picture of what is Cuba Street and what would be performing on Cuba Street be like?
Cuba Street is kind of what used to be a lively place for indie shops and has slowly been taken over by Cotton On and Glassons and Hallensteins. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a brick outside mall situation. Lots of characters on Cuba Street.
Yeah. It is a nice place to walk. It's a real cool place, and there is a lot of cool culture on Cuba Street, I think.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's been changing and shifting over the years, which is quite interesting. But it's usually quite like a loud, lively place. So the idea of you competing with people walking past and a band is hilarious.
Yeah. It was I can see why we only did it the one time.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I did that first time. It was really cool. It was like I was like shaking with adrenaline from like how much fun it was.
Yeah.
And I think the second time I'd done it to like 2 people at the Welsh Dragon, you know, and it was awful. Like it was like really bad.
Yeah.
Well, the other comedians were nice afterwards. They were like, "Oh, that's fun. You know, I liked your stuff, and it was fun to see whatever." But really, it was terrible. But it was nice because it was like really good and then really bad, and I felt like almost immediately I was like, "Oh, this is what."
Yeah.
There's
stand-up's
nothing like getting
Yeah.
humbled immediately after crushing it, and you're like, I think I needed that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that happens to me a
it
lot.
didn't feel like I didn't take it personally. I was like, this is just like I've seen docos about stand-up. It's just like bad sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's rough. Sometimes it's so rough, and sometimes it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love every time I do something I'm really proud of. I'm like, oh yeah, this is great. I almost immediately, directly after that, eat shit at Raw Meat Monday. Almost every time. I'm like, wow, I actually think I'm doing okay. And then immediately, just like the worst night you've ever seen. And I'm like,
Did you do good the first time that you did stand-up? Because I feel like in general, it kind of goes well for people.
Yeah, it's hard to brag, but like, I crushed.
okay.
No,
Didn't seem that hard.
No, yeah. Well, my mates were like plastered, so they turned up. I'm pretty sure they don't even remember my set, but they were like, it was sick, it was wild. They were so loud, I just remember like almost being like wanting them to be quiet. But it was good because I was like, well, I could say anything and they will laugh. And so my first time was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I did the thing where I went to an open mic and then did the same jokes and no one laughed. And I was like, oh, and it was good. It was good for me. I needed that.
Because we had that we both did the comedy school down here for accountability more than anything else. But like, you have to do the thing, which means that the grad show is like a really curated kind of time.
Yeah,
so the
supportive.
first time's always really fun because there's a huge bunch, it's usually quite a big audience. Everyone that's there is there knowing that this is people's first ever time. So they're super lovely and supportive. And then there's the shock of going to Raw Meat Monday and being like, yikes, which is actually pretty funny, to be fair.
Yeah, but then you guys would have switched up your jokes, right? Like,
I don't think it's the audience's fault, right?
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even get to see Q's first ever stand-up set because it clashed with the Matariki
I
showcase.
think you two were performing together.
Yeah, it was the Matariki showcase a couple of years ago. And at Te Rawaha, and so I didn't get to see it. Yeah. And I came afterwards, I was like, please tell me it was good. He was like, no, it was good. I'm like, whew. That's good. That's good news.
oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I met you, doing and watching you do comedy. My dad came with me.
Yeah.
And he like
he's a big fan.
He's a massive fan of you.
He's a big fan.
And he also
The original Irka.
yeah. And he has that was his first ever comedy show he ever went to.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
And then he saw you do comedy. He's like, oh, I like that guy. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, because I didn't know who you were. And I was just like, I hope he does well. And then didn't realize that you do this a lot. And then it's not that easy. And those are jokes that you've been working on for years. And I was just like, I feel like you're just a guy that just got up and told some funny stories. And then
Man.
That's what you
and
want. You want it to feel casual. Yeah, you set the bar for comedy.
Yes.
For Quentin's dad.
Yeah, so now my dad's like,
He's like, that's what comedy is.
yeah, he's
Oh,
like, you're not
see.
there yet, you're not at Hoani's level every time. I'm like, well, you saw like one of the best comics. Do it.
No, you guys got to come to more of my shows.
Honestly, he came to my
you see,
hour.
the bar is not that high.
Quentin's dad came to my hour in Christchurch where he lives, and he was like, that was really good. But that Hoani dude, like, Dave, come on, man. So
he
yeah,
still
that's very
quotes your
sweet.
pterodactyl joke
Yeah,
to
he
me.
does
And
a
I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I don't know much about dinosaurs, but you know, one day.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
delightful.
neither do I. I'm sure they didn't sound like that.
Yeah, so that's fantastic. But yeah, it's been a funny journey. For Quentin's first ever stand-up show as well, his mum came and threw a jandle at him.
Really?
So-
Yeah, it was all part of the bit though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
didn't tell the producer, and I realize now I should tell the producer when
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw.
Also, your mum
Things.
did it way too
Oh,
late and
yeah.
almost hit someone else.
Yeah, she missed a cue. I said once I hit this line, you throw it, and then I hit the line. And I was like, oh, maybe I don't.
Maybe
and
not.
then I turned to walk off the stage, and then it got thrown.
Oh,
Just
because
as-
the MC was coming up.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it
my
was like
goodness.
my mum was trying to throw it at the MC. I was like, oh, and then I had to run back on and pick up the jandle.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's- yeah.
Oh, that's so much fun
Yeah.
to get your parents involved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but then now it's like that's probably not a good move because then it encourages other people to throw stuff on stage too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had my cousin open up for me just the other day for our work in progress.
Yeah.
For my work in progress. I guess it's theirs too now.
Yeah.
But it was their first time doing stand-up comedy, and like my parents were there, and like she'd brought all like a few more of our cousins.
Yeah.
And like no one knew that she was gonna do it, and then yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
How did it go? Do you mind?
Oh, she did great.
Yeah,
She
it's
smoked
nice.
it. She did. She did so good. But it's so funny because she did like, she also was doing jokes about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was our parents' like anniversary, so she was like doing some jokes about their anniversary too.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah. But I think even the people who weren't related to me enjoyed that.
They're like, we're
Yeah.
part of this family now. This is a moment we're sharing together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what you want. But no, it was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And now you won last year. You won. What was that award?
The Billy T.
It's quite a.
Oh, sorry, you were doing a bit. I was like, Quentin, you fool.
I think I messaged you immediately when you won. I was like, "Oh, congrats!" And I was like, "Yeah, damn, now
It's so exciting.
Yeah, very
yeah,
exciting.
yeah. But how was that whole kind of like process? Like, yeah,
It's way more. I don't know if it's like this for everybody. I found it really intense. I found it like, I think it's probably the year I've taken comedy the most seriously, which is, I would say, probably not the best approach to have to comedy.
Yeah.
Now this year I've been telling myself, like, as often as I can, I'm like, the stakes are actually so low.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like I'm allowed to be bad, and like, you know, it's but
Yeah.
it was great. Like, it was so good. I don't know if I would have been able to handle it as well if it wasn't like with Lisa and Jack and Booth and
Yeah.
you know, David and Itai as well. But you know, Lisa and Jack and Booth are people that like, they're all from Wellington, and we've been like
yeah,
almost in stand up the same amount of time. You know.
yeah.
It's
So
cool
it
that
feels
there's
like a cool group.
Wellington- Yeah, the Wellington group was.
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So now you're in Auckland.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's that vibe like up there? And bear in mind, I'm from Auckland, so
So
I don't
he's
know if that's gonna
he's got
sway
big
anything.
emotional
yeah,
connection
yeah.
to the
You-
city.
You can say what
Yeah.
you want. You can say, yeah.
Oh no, it's cool. I think Auckland is like, it's very much like we're doing stand up. Like, we're just doing stand up and only stand up.
Oh, I see.
You know, I definitely miss here that like you would be doing gigs and all of a sudden there'd be like, you know, burlesque performers who are like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
who are doing stand up, but also like kind of, they're also putting like, you know, their best foot forward and doing a bit of burlesque in there too.
yeah.
So like, I
Are
don't
you,
know.
Are you interested in doing some burlesque? Or?
No,
not-
no. That's why I've got like very little connection to that world there. You know what I
see.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's, I would say, like, yeah, the feeling of the scene in Auckland does feel quite different than Wellington.
Yeah.
And I've only been a couple of times, honestly, when I do go up. It's mainly to hang out with my sister. But, like, I've noticed that it is incredibly stand-up heavy and stand-up focused, whereas Wellington's a lot more kind of experimental and alternative.
Yeah.
And, you know, it doesn't mean there aren't pockets of that in other places, but it's kind of quite an interesting dynamic to see the comparison. So,
Yeah, and I also think I don't know if it's like a totally this thing, but like definitely in a space like the Classic, which is totally like a big stage, long room, bunch of people you can't see.
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of feels like, it'd be better to just be able to do like good sort of stand-up, good clean stand-up.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like, I don't know if it's an audience thing, but sometimes in Wellington, I think they really appreciate it when you try to do something beyond, you try to do the thing that's like really creative, even if it hasn't totally like tightened yet. They're just like, okay, I can see this is something interesting and different, and I'm actually really there for it. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like audiences here are a little bit harsher, and they're like, entertain me, do something different, do something new, do something like very kind of variety, kind of grabby. Whereas in Auckland, if you're doing stand up, they're like, oh yeah, cool, we know what this is. This is stand up, great. It's just an interesting,
Yeah, I don't know about harshness. It's different kinds. Yeah.
Different vibes, which I think is not necessarily bad nor good, but yes. So you're saying this year you're thinking of trying to last year was intense. And like a big year with the Billy T.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's on your plans for this year for like comedy stuff?
Just
big sigh, like, oh man.
Oh no, I don't know. I had that weird feeling where I was like doing. I don't know. This is like, it always feels like talking about stand up is never the most exciting thing you could do as a stand up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I did have the thing where I was like, oh man, I feel like I'm just like saying things to a room rather than like connecting with the people. So yeah, I'm trying to keep the things incredibly low stakes.
Yeah.
And
nice.
I'm trying to like connect with the audience,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a bit more kind of like making it a shared experience this year. The low stakes thing I think is really, really interesting, but also you're good because you can kind of like, we can get quite serious about our silly is something I've noticed.
Yeah. And then you like started thinking about like, oh, I wish I was being able to talk about this or like being able to make this thing happen, where it's like, I don't know, it's kind of, you just do your thing and then eventually it kind of falls in, like, you just put it all out there and then later on I think you kind of mold it into something with a bit more shape.
Yeah.
Sure.
But it's got to be crazy first. Well, not crazy, but it's got to be
something.
Yeah, you got to put it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you... Okay, completely random question that just popped into my head, mainly because Quentin asked if you wanted to get into burlesque. If you couldn't, if you had to pick any other creative discipline, so let's say stand-up was off the table, and you're being forced, this is such a bizarre hypothetical scenario, you're being forced to do a show, but it can't be a stand-up show.
Okay.
Like a live show?
Yeah, or you're being forced to pick up a different on-stage kind of discipline. What would you choose? Even if you're not... Like I would choose aerial performance, even though I can't fucking. I can't even do a forward roll, and I'm scared of being upside down.
It's so funny to hear about your snowboard skills and then be like, yeah, but if I was in the sky,
it'd be way better. I'd choose aerial.
You can't even like. Can you do a handstand?
Okay, I'm weak, all right, and it's hard.
Yeah. Also, that's a ground activity.
You're gonna be flying.
I'm gonna be up. It's different, Quentin. I don't like being upside down though. That is a massive barrier.
I've never seen you.
I've never seen you.
Even like doing like a roly poly. You're like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
It's such a great show with you just there being like, ready, guys? Whoa!
Not going upside down at all.
All right, thank you guys. I've been Mo Munn.
Tempting, actually, quite tempting. I did do an aerial circus class one time by accident because I thought it was actually a yoga class, but I signed up for the wrong thing and I turned up and it was just a horrific time. It was a horrific time. Like you had those like silk things.
Did you just fall asleep in them?
No, you lay in them and they want you to like kind of do like a backwards roll, but I had to get the instructor to like hold me the whole time. So they were like holding me while I was trying to go backwards. And it's like a class of people who like are all super jacked doing circus tricks and just me being like, can you just hold me as we go around? And they were like, what the hell?
I like that you put yourself out there for all this stuff though. Yeah.
At that point, it was too late. I was already in the class. I was like, God damn it, we got to just commit now.
Yeah, that's something we like to do is like if someone's like, oh, would you be keen? If I don't have a reason not to do it, then I'm like, oh, then yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And most of the time you don't, they're like made up reasons. You're like, oh, I'm just too tired. You're like, well, that's not a good enough reason. So then I'm like, yeah, and that's how I got into stand up.
Yeah, that and spend time with me.
It was to spend more time with Mo, so
yeah.
And I was like, and then I was like joking with her too. I was like, oh, this seems pretty easy. You know, I bet you anyone
And I was
could
like,
do
well,
it.
just do it then.
Yeah, and she's like, and then I
Yeah.
was like, oh god, I've been challenged. So then I had to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the
that's-
classes, really quickly, because it's just brought up a completely different story. I have a friend who went to she thought she was going to a pole dancing class, so she turned up to the class in literally just her underwear, and it was actually a breakdancing class. And she
Oh.
also committed and did the whole breakdancing class in her undies. And you know what? I think that's what it is.
Yeah. And then last time she was at the Olympics, she
Yeah.
was representing Australia. She crushed it.
She was absolutely like committed. Then she
Yeah.
sued people because they were going to try and make a musical about it. That was
Yeah.
the whole thing. Anyway,
So
sorry,
like,
mate.
why don't you do something upside down? I don't like being upside down.
I'm just going to
2
stay
feet.
upright.
Yeah, firm on the
Might
ground.
lie on the ground and move around a little bit. I can do that. So mine would be aerial. So if yours couldn't be stand up, what would your on stage thing you'd do be?
It's so strange. I reckon it would actually be like, if it was like, if I had to kind of like be on, I wouldn't mind kind of trying to be like a duo singer. You know what I mean?
yeah, yep.
Kind of like have somebody else who was like a little bit more like high range, and I could kind of do the thing. But if it was something that I thought I could maybe do well, I would probably. I guess it doesn't have to be something I could do well, but I would probably do very little, as little on stage as I could. Do you know what I mean? I would
Yeah.
way rather kind of be.
Like the tree in a play or something.
I'm assuming you meant like tech and stuff.
Oh yeah.
More like directing,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay, yeah, okay,
kind
yeah,
of like I would love to, like have other people do the stuff, and then
Yeah.
I would come through and be like, yeah, why don't we chuck in this joke, that joke, or something, you
Yeah.
know? Because
Yeah.
I actually do love seeing, I actually love it when you give somebody a joke and it just does so good. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a real nice kind of because you
That-
feel like
yeah.
those are also your laughs. You know?
Yeah. And like
yeah.
we do this too, where like the optics sometimes doesn't look good if I say it.
Oh yes.
And then I'll just be like, well, this is for you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she
Yeah.
absolutely crushes and it sucks. But then I'm like, actually a little proud now. That I'm like, oh yes, I was
Yeah.
funny. It's just not with this face.
I'm actually I'm yet to give anyone a joke that works. Every joke I've suggested has ate shit so hard, Aaron?
You gave me one and
Did
it worked.
Did it work?
I did the nut 2026 joke.
Oh yeah.
And it worked really well.
Aaron's
Okay, I'm glad then.
allergic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so my no nut 2026 joke worked. Well, that's one. Okay, I'll bank that one actually. We've been writing a show together that we're doing as a duo.
Driving
and
me crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it's been really funny, the writing process, because I've written quite a huge chunk of it.
Yeah, let's call it how it is. Mo's the talent.
I've written it.
I'm here.
But I've written jokes that I can say, and then as soon as Quentin gets up and says them, I'm like, holy shit, those are problematic.
Yeah.
Somehow it feels fine when I say it, don't know why. And then when Quentin says it, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
It's like, okay, Q, settle down. I'm like, it's just what you said. But yeah, the optics look bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give me one now?
Oh man, okay, so one is like Mo goes in on my bald head, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll go on her grey hair.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
it was like, nah, that just is too harsh.
But also
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, write like a small roast, and Quentin started with, Mo's got grey hair and she's so annoying.
I actually sound like a 5-year-old.
I was like, Quentin, what the fuck?
and then I said, you're so annoying, and then I wrote for Mo to say, no, I'm not, and then for me to go like, yes, you are, and then that was it for about 6 minutes of the bit.
Oh,
And I was like,
yeah.
It's just me going back, and I was like, actually, that's not gonna. I don't think that's gonna go well
Yeah.
with the audience. You know, they'll pick up the game
Yeah.
quite quickly.
Yeah. Also, it's hard to sell that if you're not like I don't know if you guys are great actors.
Oh,
Look.
no.
Yeah.
No.
It's really hard because it comes across so like
Yeah.
scripted. Yeah.
Yeah, so genuine. Yeah, so scripted, yeah. The other thing is, like, I write a disproportionately large amount of dick jokes, and I feel like, but when I say it, I don't know why, when I say it, I feel like it's less weird, but when Quentin says it, it seems that says them that I've written, it seems like a massive red flag.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe it's a red flag on me too, and I've just got no self-perspective. That could be the case. But I'm like, seems like you're just like a dude talking about his dick now. Whereas, you know.
Are
so-
you writing jokes for him to say about himself?
No, so well this way in this show kind of.
Yeah.
So because it's like conversational and banter, it's not a split bill show.
Wow.
It's us on stage together the whole time.
Yeah.
So yeah. kind of
Yeah,
yes.
we're finding
And then
some
I'm like, oh no,
challenges.
I need to say
Yeah,
that. Yeah. It's been really. I now see why other shows don't do so much of that. It's hard to script a 2-person show that's not sketch or not quite specifically different chunks. So it's
But
been
you guys,
interesting.
I mean, I don't know why you would go to scripted. So, I mean, you guys are doing so much like free talking.
Oh yeah, improv
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I think what I'm finding as well is my brain doesn't memorize things as much as I thought it did. Because a whole hour is quite a long hour to remember.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, let's do it with my wife. This will be great. And then I don't have to remember 30 minutes. But I have to remember what Mo's saying, so then I can say my joke afterwards.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, oh no, this is. I have to remember the whole hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I just like writing. I script a lot. I script things that are supposed to sound like they're not scripted. So like
Like going to the supermarket.
like here I am going to the supermarket. Yeah. No, like in my show last year, people were like, oh yeah, there was like heaps of like casual bits where you were chatting, and I was like, hilarious. I did write those.
Oh,
Those are
awesome.
written.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I do get too distracted. I get really distracted on stage, and I'm like, ooh, let's go do this thing, and then suddenly what was supposed to be a 5-minute set's taken 16 minutes, and I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
yeah, our last run through was like an hour 13 minutes.
I was like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then what do you record it and just chuck down everything that goes down?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then we're kind of going to cut things out.
Yeah.
So it's been a fun process. On the question again, Quentin, what would you do? What would your non-comedy stage thing be?
I think I'd want to be a pole dancer.
What?
Yeah. Have you seen their bodies? Sick.
I mean,
Absolutely shredded. Like,
you're cracking Aaron up.
like, and they're like,
It sounded creepier than
and
I think you realised.
Oh, and then like you can do the flag. Do you know what I mean?
But I know what. I know.
They're very athletic.
It's been a very popular like exercise thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then like, how cool would it be to just like there's a pole center of stage, and then you just do the flag. You know, where you go like that, and your body's, and then you're just swinging around. That's
I
what
spent
I
a
want.
lot of time
Yeah.
thinking about this,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool, and then you just get people to come and push you. It's like an interactive experience.
Interactive pole dancing?
Yeah. $1 you get to push my legs so I can do a spin around. Yeah.
So much core work, man.
Yeah, but I'll be
So much-
shredded.
Yeah.
It'll be sweet because that's another thing I want.
Shredded.
Is
To be shredded.
To be
Yeah,
shredded.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'll wear baggy clothes so you won't know. You know. It's
Yeah,
not like it's for myself.
I get that. I love the feeling of
Being shredded.
but having baggy clothes.
Baggy clothes. Yeah, like underneath this
Yeah.
right now, guys. You don't see it. Two shredded men right now.
Too shredded.
Yeah.
yeah.
Summer, we've been working out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Both of you want to do performances in the air.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So maybe Driving Me Crazy in the Sky.
In
I
the
mean,
sky.
there is a sky
Yeah.
component to the
You
show.
could just change up the image to an airplane.
Yeah.
And then we have,
Yeah.
you singing as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
with
yeah.
the-
and I
with
could,
the
but I
sing,
duo.
I could sing on the pole.
Do either of
Yeah.
you two sing? If I'm going to do a duo singing thing,
I sing.
Yeah, Mo sings.
Yeah?
Yeah.
you sing high.
I can. I did classical singing for
What?
like 7 years. Yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah, so it was mainly because I thought it'd be less practice than piano, and it wasn't. It required lots of practice. Turned out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Oh.
like, damn it.
Have you ever sung on stage?
Yep. Yeah. So I sing a little bit as part of my comedy shows, mainly parody songs though. So I do
Oh, yeah.
I do a parody. I do a lot of parody T-Pain. I'm not sure why.
Cool.
Yeah, with a piano because I can play the piano as well.
Sheepain.
Yeah, sheep. Which is actually pretty good considering my name is Mamai. That's pretty good actually. I think I'll enjoy that actually. Yeah. Have you done any singing on stage?
Yeah, I that was kind of like the structure of it. It was like I kind of had like a song here, a song there, and then a song here, which looked like its own song, but actually just referenced the other two.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I would end by singing like an improvised song, you know, with the audience.
Ooh, cool.
Like from stuff that they'd given me.
Yeah.
But it's funny because one show I did, I started singing the song, and then I'd been talking to somebody, so I was like talking about some of the stuff, you know, I was singing about them. And then she stood up, and then she came to the microphone, and then she started singing as well.
Hey, that's your duo act. That's,
Yeah.
that's your
I've
song
already
you were
done
looking
it.
for.
Yeah.
How did you respond to that?
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I was like, it's such a, because, I've done the show. I know the show.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy that something random like that happened. And she was she was singing, she was like all good. But, yeah, I thought it was so crazy that.
Yeah. That's really funny.
Yeah, some audience members. We've had one where a guy got on stage and we asked the audience if they've got any weird talents. And he said that he could bend backwards.
And he was not that good.
And he couldn't bend backwards. But
I had to help him.
Yeah.
He didn't go as far back as we expected.
Yeah.
But he's great.
It was a highlight of the
Another
show.
guy comes up, I can bend forward. Just crunches over.
It was great because we had
Couple more is like, I got the left side.
then it was funny because we were like, oh, okay, nice. It's the best thing. Yeah, I on the singing, that reminded me of at high school we used to kind of do go to a bunch of events in my kapahaka group, and we had this mum that was one of the girls' mums who would come to all the events, and she was fantastic but also kind of hardcore and a bit all over the place. And at every single public event, she always made the wrong call, but my favourite was we were at a memorial for something. Ooh. And someone got up and they were like, oh, now this person's going to get up and they're going to do a really heartfelt rendition of the song in memorial for what's happening here. And this woman who's a singer got up to sing it, started singing, and then this mum was like, oh, of course she chose this song, of course she knew I was going to be here. And so she went up and stood behind this woman who was trying to sing, have an actual moment, and sung off tune loudly behind her.
Whoa.
And it was so funny.
But why did she do that? Because it's like her song.
She's just one of those people that was like, oh yeah, this was about me, right? I'm like, no, it was not about you.
So when did you leave the stage?
Was it? Wow.
Put it in the show.
Write that down. Write
that down. Funny. So pole dancing, and directing / duo singing. It's a whole show coming together right now, I think. On the singing, a fun fact: my dad is also a singer.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, he was like, maybe I could sing, and then you could just stand behind, and every time I take a breath, you could tell a quick joke. I'm like, what?
A breath. A breath. Yeah. I mean, you're not getting a lot of time there.
No. I was like, how will I build the tension? He's like, oh, breath. You're like, knock, knock. And then you keep singing, like, who's there? I don't know. Just stressful. Hilarious. Well, should we move on to the pet peeve part of our podcast? So many peeves.
Yep.
So one of the kind of main things about Circle Irk, and also why we make you sit in the middle, is it's kind of based around, part of it's based around kind of like relationship stuff and some of the pet peeves we have, and what we like of each other, and what we like to do.
Really get our relationship intact.
What we like to do
it's
is
all on you.
everyone's had really different responses, which has been quite fun. So we each bring a pet peeve. Q and I, we'll present our pet peeve to you, and you can decide whether or not we're being reasonable, unreasonable. We've had some people side quite heavily with people. We had Mog come on and just kind of mediate. We had Ralph come on and go, why are you telling me this? So there's a whole range of reactions.
Yeah.
And it's just, and whether or not anything resonates with you is kind of the vibe.
Yeah, thank you for letting me react in the way that I like.
I'm just saying, it's a whole range. There's a whole range of, because one time people are like, oh, do I have to choose? We're like, absolutely not. Do whatever feels right.
But you should choose me though. So.
Okay. Well, you can start, Quentin, then.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this one's quite dear to my heart. You know when you're watching TV and you've got like you've just ordered dinner's arrived, and then you're like,
first of all, you never ordered dinner. I always do it. Anyway, sorry, go on.
Don't you just hate that when you're ordering dinner and then you get interrupted? It's wild.
This is crazy that your argument is like neither of you are making dinner. It's whoever had their phone out. It's like the big responsibility.
I think I've started wrong on my... Wait, what was the... Oh, yeah, okay, no, I've got it now.
Okay, we're both the worst.
Yeah. So when your dinner arrives and then you're like, okay, let's chuck something on to watch. And then like, whilst we're watching dinner...
Are you watching dinner now?
We're eating dinner. And then... So Mo will like take the remote and then she just hogs the remote and I'm just like let's just pick something, like chuck anything on. And then I'm quite flexible, so I'm like, oh, let's just watch that. And so we'll spend like half an hour trying to find something to watch, which I say yes to almost everything because I'm pretty chill like that. And and I just want to watch something while I'm eating. So then I've finished my food by the time we've actually chosen something to watch, and now I don't want to watch the TV anymore because I've like kind of want to do the dishes.
You've got all the food down.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah.
Do what dishes?
Well,
We've ordered the food. You put the fork in the microwave.
Just throw it in
the
the bin.
microwave.
Yeah.
But the moment's gone now to watch something. Now I'm like, I'm gonna move on to something else. So that's my.
That is a big thing though, to eat something while watch something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you don't actually end up what. So that's what it is. Like I'd just like to have the control of the remote more.
Counter argument. First of all, if Quentin has the remote, all he does is puts on Wonka with Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, hey, that's a fantastic movie.
Really?
And everyone needs to
He's
watch
like, should we
that.
watch Wonka? I'm like, I can't watch it again. I can't
How
watch
many
Wonka.
times have you seen Wonka?
This year? Probably like 4 or 5.
It's
Whoa.
January. It's early.
I
It's
watched
February.
it. I watched it
it's
January
way
1st.
too early. Yeah.
No, I wanted to start the year like strong, so I was like, I need to. So I watched that movie on January 1st.
That's great. That's such a strange
It's a good
movie.
What? You've seen it?
I've watched about half of it,
Oh.
I think, and then we gave up. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that was one of those things where, like, it was like, oh, it's late, let's just watch something, and then it's like, well, let's sleepy, finish it off. Like, as in just like shut the laptop, and then there was no drive to finish that movie.
Wow.
I think Keegan-Michael Key, because I know his character gets bigger and bigger because he loves chocolate as it goes on.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he was still in reasonable shape by
was
the
still-
time.
You got there far in.
Yeah.
Oh man. Honestly, I almost like shed a tear at the end because
It's so crazy because I was actually pretty close to being on your side, and then,
then
I
the
was-
Wonka's like,
yeah.
What do you like about the movie?
well, Timothy Chalamet is just my favorite actor at the moment, and also too,
Who's better,
who doesn't-
Timothy Chalamet or Meryl Streep?
Oh, that is tough. That is tough.
Yeah,
They're
but
both
Meryl
good.
Streep's so like,
Yeah,
she's
she's an icon.
No, but I mean, she's also like, she's also so old. Like, it's such like, do you know what I?
It's a bizarre comparison.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Who would win in a fight? You know what I mean? It'd be a close game though, right? Because like he's got skinny arms, and like, I reckon Meryl's got that dog in her. You know? Yeah.
That dog would have to be like 300 years old. It's like, she must be in like her 70s or something, right?
It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, and then Timothy looks bad because he's punching on an old lady.
Yeah.
Punching on an old lady.
And 2, because he's losing.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Oh, yeah. And in my defense, it's hard to choose something to watch. It's hard. Sometimes you just don't know what you want.
Yeah, but I mean, I do like. Okay, so I would say that you got to be figuring out what you're watching
Yeah, you gotta be quick on
before
that
the food gets there.
Yeah, that's fair, actually.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'll concede that. But the Wonka thing's crazy.
Oh yeah, Wonka's a
Oh,
little
okay, watch it to the end and then give me a message. You're like, hey, you know what? It does really ramp up at the end there. Yeah.
I come home and I'm like, what are you doing? Quinn is like, just watching Wonka? I'm like, again? Like, what do you mean?
Who doesn't like chocolate? Do you like chocolate?
It's fine. Like, it's really like...
Yeah, I'm also
Yeah.
indifferent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my dad you don't like chocolate, and that might change things.
He's going to be like, you know what? I don't like chocolate either.
I'm over it. That would be the best case scenario. I would really love that. Like, finally. Oh, fantastic.
Q, can you give a one-sentence review, like a letterbox review of Wonka?
Oh man,
If you
okay.
could give it one sentence.
One
review.
sentence. All right. You'll walk in whimsical, leave majestic.
It's the worst sentence.
It means you got to go watch the movie. That's you know you
5
got to
times?
Well, yeah, because
5 times since the start of 2026, Aaron.
yeah.
Oh, man.
It's so
watch,
many times.
You like movies, right?
Yeah. I mean, I like movies.
What would
Yeah.
your favourite movie be? I know it's hard to choose a
Yeah,
favourite.
you can't beat Wonka, but it's okay.
I don't know. I used to like I like a lot of like I don't know. I like documentary stuff kind of quite a lot. Yeah. I mean, I liked have you seen? I'm trying to think of like what would be a cool fun movie.
You're like,
to tell
gotta choose a
people.
movie that
I
reflects well on me.
I actually did a list because I was like, I didn't feel like I was watching enough movies, so I've made a list of like just all the movies I've been watching.
Yeah.
And let's see what I just like on that because it's been 100 movies.
That's quite a lot.
No. That's what I'm just trying to get to.
Oh yeah.
What's number 1 on the list?
The first movie I watched was a movie called Rosetta from 1999, and I'm not gonna lie, have no idea what that was. Like, I cannot remember. I watched The Wrong Paris, which is where is it Selena Gomez? No. It's where one of the girls who used to be on Disney Channel.
Is it Demi Lovato?
No.
Oh,
Wizards of Waverly Place girl.
Oh yeah, Selena Gomez. Yeah.
Then it
Oh,
wasn't.
yeah.
No, it wasn't Selena Gomez.
Vanessa Hudgens?
No.
Yeah. I love how we're all like, who was on Disney Channel? Miley Cyrus?
Oh man.
could be.
Yeah. And Quentin and I have such different tastes in movies we like. It's so funny. Like you love
Timothy.
Wonka. You love Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But did you, was there anything on there that like really caught your attention? That you're like, yeah, this was a good film. Or maybe
Fruitvale Station, which is made by the guy that made Sinners, but it's like a sad one. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Quite often I'll like something that's a bit sad. Grizzly Man, that's like one of those Werner Herzog kind of ones.
Yeah.
And you can tell I love movies because I called him Werner, not Werner.
I love them. Yeah, sometimes I'll just have a night when I'm like, I gotta watch sad movies back to back to back. You know, I mainly do it when Quentin's not here.
I just saw one of the movies I watched was Now You See Me, Now You Don't, which is the third iteration of the Magic Guys one.
Yeah.
And can I give you my quick sentence
Yes.
review of that?
Oh, yeah, cool.
A lot of like the shenanigans that they get out of, it's crazy how often like for magicians, the way that they get out of trouble is that they punch security guards. It's like if you watch the movie and you're like, you guys are just beating people up to get out of this.
Under the skies of magic.
Not
you're like,
really
yeah.
magic.
It's like,
yeah.
boom! It's like-
It's like distraction, motherfucker.
Distraction is great though. That's how when me and my sister used to like fight a little bit growing up. Obviously we're adults now, we don't do that. But the best move ever was just throwing a tea towel in her face. And then like either running away or like pushing her. You know, my sister is now in the defense forces. I'm trying less and less to name her on the podcast because it's happened quite a bit.
Yeah.
But now it would be a very different situation. But
Yeah,
distraction,
yeah.
tea towel to the face works every time. Works every time.
So I feel like you're on my side with the pet peeve then.
I think, I mean, if I'm like going middle ground, I think you need to figure out what you're watching earlier.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with so much time for the delivery to get
Yeah, we can track it. Yeah, that's true.
There's time. That's fair. Okay, I'll bring my pet peeve to the table, which is I have a full driver's license.
Yeah.
And I've spent some time working on that.
7 years.
7 years. And Quentin seems to think that even though I have a full driver's license, I still can't drive well because I can't drive a manual car, which I think is stupid because no one drives manual cars anymore because we're in this current thing, and I think it's unfair. And I think I'm fine at driving. I'm not great, but I'm fine. I'm adequate. But apparently if I don't have a manual, it doesn't count. If I can't drive a manual. And I think that's unfair. So that's my pet peeve. It's actually resulted in quite a few arguments.
Really?
He's so passionate about it.
Oh yeah, I think you if you're learning how to drive and like imagine say for example you're in a manual car and like who knows next minute like a deer comes through the side of the window, knocks you out, and then the deer survives and lives its life.
Why is it?
But you need to get rushed to hospital. But your passenger is your wife that doesn't know how to drive that vehicle because it's a manual car. There's problems, you know. That's.
I have more
That's where that
questions
came
about
from.
the deer.
Yeah.
Well, that deer is living its life.
Now it makes sense to me. Yeah.
The deer comes in, punches someone, that knocked out,
Was just trying to jump.
does a smoke bomb,
Yeah,
magicians
it's the
their way
start
out
of
of
this
there.
scary movie.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of Get Out. But imagine if at the beginning of Get Out, that deer just got into the car and the lady couldn't drive. How different that movie would be. A lot less people would say it's a commentary on racism. I'd say.
Just be like... Yeah, that'd be a real twist in that movie, but I'd watch it.
I love Jordan Peele. If he's done it.
If it's like a road trip movie with a deer in the
If
backseat.
it's got Keegan-Michael Key, I'll leave it. But like,
Yeah.
no, I think... Oh, actually, can I go back to favourite movies? Don't Think Twice. That's like the improv movie with Keegan-Michael Key, actually. Yeah, I love that movie. I think it's a real good comedy movie. And it's so nice. Yeah, just check that one out. For some reason, it's really like well rated, but not that many comedians have watched it.
I think
No.
is that the one that you maybe watched with your mum?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet. Well, on favourite movies, my favourite movie is The Departed, and everyone thinks it's sad.
Cool. I like that. Yeah.
I love watching the movie. I don't like the first 20 minutes, so I just skip past the first 20 minutes, and then I watch the whole movie when I'm having a bad day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Departed though.
I think it's a good
Yeah.
movie.
I'm gonna.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
But Wonka, like, watch the rest of it, and then you can decide.
It's so unlikely to happen. Like, it's so, I just have no passion for it.
Yeah. Have you seen the Mamma Mia movie? That's Quentin's other
my
favourite
second
movie.
favorite movie.
Oh, the first one?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
the second
yeah.
one's like. Anyway, yeah, we don't have time for that second one.
The second one apparently is pretty good.
What? No.
I haven't seen that.
So we went to the second one at the movie theatre because Quentin
I almost
loves the
stormed
first
out.
one so
Yeah.
much, and Quentin after the movie was quite upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was quite upset that it wasn't.
That it wasn't as good.
Well, what they did is, and this might be a spoiler for people, but if you haven't
But this
seen
movie
it-
came out in quite a while ago.
Oh yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah.
The Meryl Streep's not in it.
Oh, crazy.
That's the problem with that whole movie.
She'd been in a tussle with Timothy Chalamet.
She was at hospital, yeah, she was
Yeah.
recovering. But like, you know, when she wasn't in it, I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. So then, yeah, it was pretty much they killed Donna.
Okay.
Donna wasn't in it.
Yeah.
And she's like the main thing. And I was like, you just killed the main character. It's like Lord of the Rings, and then like Frodo's not in it. You know, it's a different
Yeah.
movie now.
Well, you said they killed Is she dead?
She's dead in the second one. They could have just said she's living her best life.
I don't know that about her. Being dead in Mamma Mia too.
Two, exactly.
That's devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's why
I-
that movie's
yeah.
garbage.
Oh, okay. What was the rest? And the rest of it didn't make up for it.
To be honest, as soon as I found out that Donna wasn't
You
in
checked
it,
out.
and Meryl Streep was in it, I think I may have left the theatre.
You're
Yeah.
quite a sensitive guy.
Oh,
So,
yeah, like I was in there for one thing, and when they didn't provide that one thing, I was like, well, I've just wasted. I'm not wasting any more time here. I'm
You
out
were
of
in
it.
there for Meryl Streep.
Yeah, I can't wait for Devil Wears Prada 2.
I'm really looking forward to that too.
Yeah.
I really like Devil Wears Prada.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
The first one's very, very fun for sure.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay, for the manual thing, I think I don't really care about the manual. If you're a safe driver, you're a good driver.
Yeah.
I did start in a manual, and
Yeah.
I thought it was real cool. I kind of missed the whole
The
whole
stick.
thing that you're doing,
yeah.
like everything with your body, like all four limbs have got something to do.
Yeah.
Also, you can't push start an automatic.
Wait, you can't?
Exactly.
You can't push that. And one of the coolest things, one of the coolest saves I had, I think, in my whole life was that I was driving a friend. Well, I was supposed to drive a friend, but the car didn't start. But we were on a hill going down. So what I did is I just put the key, like turn the car on, let the handbrake down, drop the clutch, engine starts. While you've got no engine going on, you're rolling down a hill, and then it starts up.
That is an epic moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're
Yeah.
like, don't worry, guys. I got you.
I know. And you can't do that if you can only have an automatic.
That's really good to
Yeah.
know because I probably would have tried an automatic.
Oh, I have seen. I've seen like a group of people in Wellington with all the best intentions try to push start an automatic car. Just like
See, they don't have their full
just
license.
all together be like, come on guys.
The car is never starting.
I think we just need more guys, and that's why it's not working. We need like 6 people there.
You know, when people got that big smile because they think they're being helpful.
Oh no. I would not know that though. That's no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you would have joined in.
I would've
I
joined
actually
in.
totally think you would join in there. Yeah.
I would too. I'd be like, hey, look, I can't bring a lot to this. I'm quite physically weak, but you know what? I'm
Yeah.
here. I'm here to help.
Well, do you have an ick?
Not an ick, but when we were talking about movies, I did have this little pet peeve that a lot of guys seem to talk about the Batman with Joker in it. Which one was that?
Oh yeah, The Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises or one of them. Whatever one has the Joker in it. A lot of guys talk about that film as if it's like clearly, obviously one of the best films ever made.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
I just think it's like the same as like all those other ones. You know what I mean?
It's got nothing on Wonka, for sure.
It's got nothing on Wonka. I think that's fair. I like that film, but I think that film again it's nothing like. It's always like Guys 2 being like, oh, it's like the best film ever, and you're like,
Is that the one that has Bane in it as well?
No, that's the other one.
Oh, that's the next one. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. That is a thing. I've definitely seen people do that for sure.
But like when you said Departed, I was like, oh, I could totally watch Departed again.
Yeah. I don't know why I love that film so much. It's just a bizarre. We did a tour around Boston. I was like, that's in The Departed, and my mum was like, no one cares. And I'm like, this is the best thing. This is in the background of the scene, and everyone in my family was like, we just want to go to the pub. So can we just hurry this up, please?
Yeah.
You know,
Like have a Boston double.
Yeah, exactly. Well, should we move into the last little segment of the show, which is You're a Tool, which is a little tool time bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to Tool Time.
Yeah. So what happens is, this is because Quentin was a builder, and he loves to show off his tools, and this is what this is. This is a moment for Quentin to show off his tools.
Yeah, this is where I get,
Can I?
Yeah.
So Quentin brings a tool, and if you know what it is, then you're on kind of Quentin's side. If you don't know what it is, you're on my side. And we're trying to kind of guess what it is. For the people that are listening, we'll quickly just describe what the tool looks like.
Do you know what this is?
Well, if I had to, it's a right angle ruler. Like, I mean, that's about as. It's a right angle triangle with rulings on it.
Yeah, it's like a metal. It's like the metal bit that goes on a sundial. You know?
Oh yeah,
that's what it looks like. It looks like like a.
It's another place you see a right angle triangle.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Sure.
Or like if a shark was robotic. It would be
cool.
the fin of that.
That's a fun little one.
Imagine doing that at the beach and then like no one's reacting. You're like, come on, guys, it's the future. It's the future shark.
Future shark. If anything, people are just.
It's like, who let Q out again?
Yeah.
Someone got to take him home.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. It's got a couple of holes in it, but there's nothing kind of monumentally.
So what would you call this then? What would
we name it?
Yeah.
I mean, what would I name it? I mean, like, there's, I don't know how wrong you can get with this one, you know? I mean, right angle ruler was about, is it a pivot ruler?
That's quite good. I think I would call it a sundial sans sun or a...
Well, sorry, what was that?
So sundial sans without sun.
Latin.
Yeah,
okay.
It's very fancy. Or I would call it metal triangle.
Okay.
Very
Should
creative.
I tell you what it is? Actually, it's a weird name considering it's
Give us a hint
triangle.
then. Give us a hint. Is it a square?
Square, because it's square.
Yeah.
Square ruler.
So it's called a speed square.
What the fuck? Why is
know.
it fast?
Huh?
Why is it fast?
Oh, man. When I use this tool, I'm quick. That's right. That's why.
Okay.
A quick question. Does everyone call it a speed square, or is
Yeah.
it only a speed square when you're using it?
Or like a raft. I can't remember the American thing, but it's like it finds out. So like here is a pivot point. It says pivot on the corner, and you can figure out the angles with all these numbers of the pitch of a roof, and then you use this as a speed square. So basically, you just put this up on timber, and then you mark things. It gives you a 90 degree. Gives you.
It's very exciting, Quentin.
It's a good roofing tool. So,
Are
speed
you not
square.
a builder anymore?
No, see, yeah. You know when you're not that good, and so you teach, or
But you're also not teaching.
That's actually definitely not what they do for builders as well. It's like a whole apprenticeship where they are with the guy doing the thing. It's like,
well, so basically, I'm a project manager, so I'm probably the worst. I watch other people do work.
You didn't like being outside.
So outside,
Yeah, you didn't like being outside.
No, the weather in Wellington's like rough, like wind.
Yeah.
Then it's rain,
and the sun is crazy.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
So I so now I'm a project manager, but I love building. Absolutely love building. But yes, that was Speed's tool time.
That was tool time.
Do you do the noise?
Pardon?
The noise, the tool time noise.
Yeah. That was. Did you hear? Oh, you can't hear
Oh, does it come in?
It plays
Yeah.
on the thing. The first time ever, I was like, "Oh, there's no noise," so I went beep 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 beep, and it just was not. It's over the top.
The
Oh,
how does
like
it
from
think?
Oh
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the noise that pops up?
It's not the noise, but we can all make the noise together.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Wow. It almost feels like I'm in a duo singing act already.
It's
Finally.
It's happening.
And my feet are off the ground, so I'm doing aerial. Nice.
Yeah, give me a pole, team. Give me a pole.
I have been to a pole dancing class, and it was a hard time.
I hear your thighs get bruised like crazy.
So sore.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can't wear pants because your body needs to stick to the pole. It's a whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Plus, also, most of it was they were like, oh, let's try and walk around the pole being sexy, and I was really trying, and I got singled out. So. As not being sexy, I got singled out. They were like, maybe you should try and be sexy, and I was like, what? That was it. That was everything. And I came home and asked Quentin if I was sexy, and he went no, and I went great. Things are going really
Because
well.
a healthy relationship is about being honest. You know?
Wait, did you say this? You don't do a walk around something asking, "Is this sexy?" You just said, "In general."
Yeah, I came home to Quentin and I went, Quentin, am I sexy? I just got told I wasn't sexy at pole dancing class, and Quentin went, no, you're not. I don't.
I'd also had a rough day on site as well, just for context. Yeah. I had a lot I was dealing with, you know.
You're like, I don't need this right now.
Yeah.
Oh, what was going on with you?
Oh man, the sun was out. It was too hot on site. You know, it was a day.
He just wanted to watch Wonka again.
Yeah.
His favorite movie. Oh, fantastic. Well, that kind of brings us to the end of our podcast.
Wow.
So it's just such a random mix of things, fun chats, and thank you so much for being on.
I had such a good time.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, so this has been Circle Irk. I've been Mo.
I've been Q.
Yes.
And I've been Hoani.
Yeah, we've nailed it. We've absolutely nailed it. This is fantastic. And then to end our podcast, we like to do a 3-way handshake. My hand's so warm, though. It's going to be so unpleasant. I'm so sorry in advance. Wait.
that's
Are
fine.
you left-handed?
That was the right hand.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. Nice, we've nailed it.
Nice. So sweaty.
Fiery, I'm sorry. It's so warm in
We're
here.
kind of matching too. We got green. I just realized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not really,
Yeah.
but...
You didn't get the
Yeah.
message on the chat?
What's
on
your
the-
brokencomedians.com?
Yeah. That's the POC plate, which is my granddad's basically...
Golf shirt.
Yeah, and he's got a matching hat.
No.
Yeah.
My brother's a golfer and it took over our family.
It takes over families. Golf
Yeah.
it infiltrates your family and it ruins your family dynamic. Golf is the worst. Anyway, that's my little anti-golf plug. Anyway, that's us. We're done.
Circle Irk.